So, all right. So, how does it feel to be back?
I am really, really, really psyched about this one. It's like a 3D ride.
And you got Fast Furious. What is it? It's Fast Furious 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like, what's because? Wait, did you? Well, you couldn't have died in Fast and Furious, but we thought you died, and then here you did die in the first one.
I got shot in the head, dude.
Yeah, I just rewatched it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I got that phone call. It was like something from another.
You're like, what?
Yeah. Can you explain that one to me, please?
So, how was the training for this? Do you have a lot of action sequences?
No, man. You know who has all the action sequences? This crazy girl, man. Seriously, she's just like literally hit the ground running. I don't even know how she does all of that stuff. It's just being on rigs and all sorts of craziness. I just literally trained for 2 weeks for a fighting sequence, which was pretty long. But, you know, when I looked at what she was doing, I was like, ha!
So that wouldn't appeal to you to have a scene like that where you get to fly around?
Of course it would.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, if Mitchie ain't got to work too hard, she ain't mad at the situation.
Right.
You know?
You just have to tell Paul to
but
write
there's
some more action scenes.
Yeah, there's good rain and then there's bad rain. It's broken up, so you know the personalities vary.
So I read you have to dress up as Good Rain and like wear heels and do all that kind of. How was that? Was that?
No, look at this.
Are you wearing heels right now?
Hell no.
Wow.
It's pretty much that idea, you know what I mean? Like really?
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
I hope I am a zombie and I don't have to fight them in this case because, yeah, I haven't got it down pat. She can run around with the heels and like do all the kicking ass stuff. I need my boots.
So you're not a fan of heels, do you?
And you know what it is? I got these Popeye cats. So the minute that you give me some heel action, they want to explode. You know what I mean? My calves are just too muscular for that shit. You know?
Yeah.
What was your favorite? Because I think they've shot this all over the world, right? I think it's like a bunch of places. Do you have a favorite place?
Tokyo, New York, Moscow.
Did you have a favorite one that you were like
City.
was awesome? Yeah, Raccoon City.
Raccoon City was interesting.
Yes.
It's like Stepford Wives. You know,
Oh, is that-
the houses look alike?
Oh, so that's the part of the trailer where it looks like this perfect suburban life?
Yeah,
Nice.
That was pretty damn cool. And then all of a sudden, 5 seconds later, because it can't pass too long, all hell breaks
Was it difficult to play Bad Rain and kind of have Mila as an enemy? I mean, with you guys being friends and then having sort of been, on the same side in the first movie, even though there was a little bit of tension. Was it difficult for you to kind of play that part where you're Bad Rain and you just don't like her?
It's always easy for me to go mechanical. I mean, I pretty much made a 13-year career of doing it. I mean, it's either that or try and be sexy, and I don't like the sexy thing too much, so I just chose cunty bitch.
Why not?
That's it. That's the quote.
Yeah,
Done for the day. That's it.
I worked like a jar, kept me independent, kept my clothes on. It's awesome. It was my way of getting away with being strong and independent without making a big fuss about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's evolving now, and I think that, slowly you're kind of, people like Mila go and prove it, 1,000 times. That you can be sexy and be strong at the same time.
Well, we were just saying, like, I think now she's in the most. She's the actress who's in the biggest series. Like, she tied Sigourney Weaver with the last one, but this will be the 5th. So I think she's the biggest action. Yeah,
beautiful.
It's crazy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what's even more beautiful about it is that the femininity and the masculinity is split right there.
Yeah.
You don't have this kind of this stigma that you have to act like a man to be strong. And
True.
I think that that's beautiful. And that's
awesome.
where we need to be right now, 2012. It's kind of like the example you need to set, either that or people are in third world countries going to keep popping babies out like there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? Got to give them examples, go get a job, get a life, it's not all about having kids and being a wife. Oh, wow, that rhymed! I should be a rapper.
What can you say about working with Mila?
She's awesome, man. I mean, I just said it all in a nutshell right now.
Wait, and for you,
always great.
because you were in the first one, so you work with the same director then, right? Because Anderson did
Yeah,
the
he
first
did.
one. Were you like, when the first one ended, because you get shot in the head, were you like, oh man, I wish I was in
the
the...
head, man. Don't you know that bullet it went around?
And the T-virus cured
There's
me.
no running away from that one. It was like, and not only that, but did you see the splat in the back?
Yeah, I just noticed that, yeah.
Were you disappointed when you read that in the script? Were you like, oh man, I'm gonna die? Or were you like, okay, well that's cool.
Hell yeah, of course I was. I was like, this sucks. I want to be a
So-
character in the video game movie.
So when did you find
Thank
out,
you to come over.
when did you find out you were going to come back?
He just gave me a ring while I was, what was I doing at the time? I was doing, I think, Machete. And he gave me a ring and he's like, hey, guess what? I'm going to bring you back. I'm like, how the hell are you going to do that? Could you please verify? Ooh, so I'm all excited and I go to the Beverly Hills Hotel and I can't tell you what he said. Yeah.
So was it like a big homecoming when you came back to the Ari family, or was it?
Oh my God, everybody's got kids, they're married, you know.
So it's kind of different now. It's kind of things have changed. a little bit.
Everybody's all grown up, learned lessons. They don't drink anymore. They don't party anymore. They're all adults now. Boo. Ugh, everybody was in their 20s is now in their 30s. Felt great.
It was like 10, because it was 10 years
This
ago.
is just
Yeah.
awesome, man. Like, really?
You guys
Okay.
don't look it though. I mean,
No, I
have to
love
say.
it. Are you kidding me? I love it because it means that, you know, that we're good people and we've built rapport with each other and we can look back, you know, 10 years later, look at each other's faces and be happy to be around each other. And that's hard, you know, in this business because people are so fickle and shady a lot of the times. There's lots of politics behind the scenes, especially in Hollywood. So many egos and stuff. You don't deal with that kind of stuff with people like Paul and you know, and I'm grateful for it.
So who was your drinking buddy at the end of the day then? Everybody was hanging out?
No, it's called Red Bull, dude. Especially with my history.
So are you actually going to be in the Machete sequel?
Yeah. Machete kill. Yes.
So now you got 3. You got Fast, Furious, Resident Evil, and Machete. Man, this is your year. Like,
They're like patting my head. They're like, we're sorry, Michelle, we didn't mean it. And besides, we're kind of running out of things to do. No, I'm joking. Not really, but yeah, no, I'm joking. No, it's cool. I'm very, very grateful.
so that's like, I mean, assuming you get along with everyone, that means like with the Fast crew, you've got the family there, the Resident Evil crew, and then the Machete. That's awesome. Oh, that's
Was
totally
your
cool.
appearance here for Machete your first time at Comic-Con?
No. No, it wasn't. My first time at Comic-Con was for an autograph signing. Maybe 2 years before that.
Yeah.
Have you been to Comic-Con a lot? Have you been to Comic?
3 times, I think, altogether.
Do you like coming?
I freaking love it. I love being here.
I love hearing you DJ.
Don't ask me that. Huh? Oh, you got my joke. Nobody gets my joke. This is awesome. Okay, go ahead.
I loved hearing you DJ at the Machete party. I thought that was
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
That's all-
I was like, oh my god.
Had some old school Cypress Hill. Brought out the Mexican jive. It was awesome.